Make Moominvalley start again now. Start again now.
That is my thing, baby.
Start again now. Start again now.
Street football and nothing else.
Play a game, me no coach or problem.
Street football and nothing else.
You can go tagging them and start burning progress.
School's out and I'm chilling on the stairs, looking at the soccer ball at my feet. All our parents and teachers are worried that we'll keep on running the streets. Seems to me and it's plain to see we may not be rich or anything. No one's complaining as long as we can play our game. As long as we can play our game.
Goodbye, Miss Adelaide. See you next year, Cub.
Goodbye, children. Be good now.
Have a great summer vacation.
See you next year, Miss Adelaide. Excuse me. Let me through. Out of my way. Excuse me.
Goodness. Eloise is sure all worked up about something.
Well, I would be if I were her. They're drawing the teams for the semi-final this evening, remember?
No, Doug, no one is going on vacation. They're all staying for the semi-final, and you know what? I'm staying too, guys. I had nothing to do with it. I'm so sorry. I did everything I could to stop it from happening.
What's going on?
Eloise, what are you talking about?
I swear I didn't ask my parents to organize a garden party this evening, but they did it anyway.
What? You mean we're invited to your house tonight?
Well, yes. You, all the other teams, you know, everyone. They invited anyone who has anything to do with street soccer for the semi-final draw. For years I wanted them to be interested in what I was doing, but now I think they've really gone overboard.
Oh, don't complain.
Huh?
Between your parents who do too much and mine who don't do enough, we'll find a happy medium.
Come on, you know your parents will come visit you soon, right?
And you spoke to them on the phone, right? Want to call them again?
Just forget
Go
it.
ahead, I'm sure the Miz will let you.
Well, why don't you go see them?
What? The semi-finals in 6 days. He could go.
Haha, smart guy. And how is he supposed to pay his plane ticket, huh?
Well, the girl from the Bronx knows a way.
What? You expect me to travel in the luggage hold with the cats and dog? Thanks, but no thanks. Although, I guess it could be worth it. Hello, Mom? Yeah, it's me. No, everything's fine, don't worry. It's just that we made it to the World Cup semi-final, you know, and I thought maybe you could come, you know, to cheer me on. No, it's not just any old game. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. That's why I really wanted to see you. I thought that maybe if you and Dad could come, you could give me some moral support. But don't worry, I know the children at the clinic need you more than I do. If only I could talk to them in person, not just on the phone. If I could just see them, even for just a little while, I know they would come and see us play. It would bring us luck.
You know what would really bring us luck?
Go ahead, shoot.
Seeing you smile.
Oh, I get it now. You're afraid I'll be a party pooper tonight. Will this do?
Much better. What a knockout.
Hey, Sudsy, come here a sec. No! No, please, not that! Anything but that! Come on, Sudsy! Don't be scared, it won't hurt. Trust me! Go! No! Don't worry, the sub's on its way!
Isn't it just amazing what these children were able to accomplish out of nothing? It's incredible. Isn't that right, Mr. Coach? Or is that bus?
Yes, it's quite an accomplishment.
Hey, Cat. Who's that guy with Papa Marcel?
Mr. Albert, hairdresser at your service, madam. And president of the Street Soccer Fan Club.
Oh, Chum, you got a nice little pad here, little lady. Pico, from Pico & Co. The pleasure is all mine. I've been told your daughter is a real champ.
Oh, you're quite the charmer, aren't you, Mr. Pico? Eloise? Eloise? Eloise, darling, I would like you to meet Mr. Pico. It seems he's an admirer of yours.
Pico, from Pico & Co. Pleasure to meet you. Something tells me we'll be seeing a lot of each other. Come on, Gretty, introduce me to the others.
I don't like the looks of that guy much. What did he say?
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have a minute of your attention, please? To all the soccer teams that came from the streets of the world, I'd like to say thank you. Even though for some of you the competition ends here, you've all contributed to making this first ever Street Soccer World Cup a great sporting event. So, without further ado, let's proceed to the draw for the 2 semi-final matches. Go ahead. Thank you, Mrs. Riffler. The first semi-final match will bring together the Meninos of Brazil.
Yeah! Who are we playing?
And the Shanghai Dragons.
Oh, no, not them!
The other semi-final match will bring together the Maryport Blues and the Wallabies of Oceania. You're only one step away from becoming world champs.
Bravo! Bravo! Photo anyone? See, I knew it. They're going over the top.
That's no big deal. Compared to playing the Wallabies.
Psst, this way.
Listen, we've got a problem. The Dragons have only been defeated once in the entire tournament, and they crushed us. I seriously doubt we'll make it to the final.
I wouldn't be so sure. I never bet on losers, only winners. And I'm betting on you. And that means you're going to the final. Meet me tomorrow morning at 9. The address is on the card. See you tomorrow, champs.
So, what do you guys think?
I think we're in big trouble. It's not enough the Wallabies already crushed us once, but now we have to play against them in the semifinal.
So what?
Huh?
Okay, so the Wallabies beat you once, but never fear. Pico's here. Meet me tomorrow morning at 9. The address is on the card. I told you we'd be seeing a lot of each other, didn't I? You'll see I'll make winners out of you. See you tomorrow, champs.
Who is that guy?
Oh, of course, I'm such an idiot. It's Pico, the owner of the sporting goods store.
Okay, so, we know who he is. Now let's find out what he wants. Come on. Wow, check it out. It's like paradise here. Yeah, everything an athlete could ever dream of having.
Hey, what's up, Blues? Check out our jerseys tag. They're just like the ones the Brazilian soccer team wears.
Where did you dig those up, Zancusinha?
Here.
What?
You can help yourselves, too. Be my guest. Take anything you like. Go ahead, don't be shy. I did say I'd make winners out of you, didn't I? And in order to be winners, you have to look and feel like winners. What's more, you're already winners. You want to know why? It's quite simple, really. Your team beat the Dragons, didn't they? And your team beat the Wallabies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means you guys are winners. You guys will train the Meninos so they beat the Dragons. And you guys, you can help whip the Wallabies by training the Blues. Isn't life wonderful?
I think your idea's brilliant, Mr. Pico.
When it comes to winning, Pico is always brilliant. Brilliant. But that's not all. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to set eyes upon the fruit of high technology, the avant-garde of sports footwear, the cutting edge. I am proud to introduce the Pico Soccer Balance.
Wow! Wanna try? Come on, Blue. Let's try that right now. Let's go!
Yeah! Block him, guys! Ow! Whoa! Ow!
Those shoes really work. You run faster, you jump higher, and you don't slip.
That's right, champs. They're for you. But before, I'll just need you to give me a little autograph. Right here.
But what for?
What for? To make a big hit. That's what. The Pico soccer powers are still top secret. You'll be the first to wear them, and they'll only be revealed to the public with your victory.
Yeah!
But until that day, shh, you are not to tell anyone, not a soul. I also expect you to train and practice in secret, back there, behind my warehouse, on a special soccer field.
Hold on, Tag. Since when has street soccer needed special fields and Pico power whatchamacallits?
But don't you understand? This is the semifinals we're talking about. And we happen to be playing against the Wallabies, so...
For us! It's the Shanghai Dragons! If it'll help us win, we'll sign!
I don't like this.
Sorry, Sudsy, but they've already left to train with the Meninos.
Whoa! Shark's not gonna like that!
Okay, guys, attack!
These shoes rock! Wow! Yeah! Over here, no! Wow, look at that ball spin! Whoa!
Go on, Brains, do it! Try to beat your record!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7! 7 hits!
Record officially broken!
Yeah! These shoes are really awesome.
Way to go, boys. Now that was incredible.
You said it. My shoes are truly incredible.
The shoes, you say? But I was referring to...
Will you look at this, Gritty? Just think soon there'll be a factory here manufacturing thousands of Pico soccer powers. And soon, children from all over the world will be wanting them all the way to the heart of Africa. They'll be begging and pleading for them.
I don't understand. I thought you were interested in the World Cup.
Nothing is more interesting than the Pico soccer powers. And when one of those two teams makes it to the final, my shoes will become a big hit all over the world. But shh, it's top secret. Don't tell a soul about this.
And, do the kids know about your plans?
What? Of course. Look, they signed.
That's it! That's what Coach told me!
What are we, chump liver?
We've been helping them train this whole time! Some people bite off what they want and, spit out the rest!
That's enough, Bay Sharks. The Blues are in the semifinal. It's only natural they want to train with the other semifinalists. It makes sense.
Sorta. But I still want to know why they dissed us.
Why don't you ask them, Headbutt? They're right there!
Hey, Shark! Hey, guys! What's up?
We hear you've decided to train with the Brazilians. You working on a new strategy or something?
Whoops!
Well, yeah. I mean, not really.
Just working our passes, doing a little shooting, you know, the usual stuff.
And you think the usual stuff is gonna help you beat the Wallabies this time?
Actually, we're, trying out something. It's nothing important, though.
Well, if it's not important, there's no point in talking about it, right?
Well, I guess not.
Then see you later, Blues.
Yeah, see you later, Sharks.
Sinead! Jane! Rose! Wait, please, I can explain!
You want us to wait? We waited for you guys all day for nothing. And you don't even have the courtesy to tell us where you work, so don't waste your breath. There's nothing to explain.
Good night.
Unbelievable. Who do these Brazilians think they are, anyway?
They think they're hot stuff!
Huh?
Just like the Blues do!
Wrong. No, no, and no. That's not it. It's something else. I'm sure of it.
You sure no one followed you?
Mm-hmm. Let's go!
Brains, come on!
I don't know.
Oh, come on, move it and stop scowling like that.
Interesting. Come on.
We need to have a little talk, Shark. Get it.
Good. And don't lose them.
Look, here come the Blues.
The coast is clear. Brains.
The Meninos and the Blues have a secret meeting here today.
Where's Shark? Why isn't he with you?
Special mission. He'll meet up with us later.
I got it!
It's not fair. How am I supposed to anticipate? I can't see anything coming with these shoes of yours.
But Eloise, in the semi-final, we'll be putting goals past the Dragons and Wallabies, not you.
And that doesn't bother you? All I ever hear is Pico shoes this and Pico shoes that. When will we talk tactics? And strategy? And organization? You know, soccer.
But we have the shoes in our brains. We don't need anything else.
And the others? Huh? Shouldn't they have Pico power thingamajigs too then? You think that's fair? Well, I don't. Not me.
You tell them, Brains. I guess they don't call you Brains for nothing, huh?
But Shark, how did you find...
How did we find you, you mean? We followed the scent tag. Because what you're doing stinks. Phew!
Is Brains the only one who's thinking straight or what?
You're in the semi-final, guys. Okay, we'd be scared too if we were in your shoes. But the Dragons and the Wallabies, they're not monsters.
They're probably just as scared as you are.
You don't need this hocus pocus, guys. All you need is good street soccer.
Yeah! You're right. Street soccer doesn't need this stuff.
Let's give it to people who donate it.
Yeah!
Good idea.
Let's go to the hood and give it away.
Okay? Come on, make a pile.
Wait! It's not that simple. You signed a contract.
And all Pico cares about is making his shoes a big hit from here to Africa.
Wait! Did he say Africa? Interesting. We might have a use for Pico after all.
Africa? Why, of course, Africa! It seems so obvious now that you say it. Africa! So many of the world's best players come from Africa. I'm such a fool. Why didn't I think of it before? What's the matter with me, huh? Ah, Gritty! My good friend Gritty, my brother. What would I do without you? Africa is where I must launch the Pico soccer powers, and nowhere else. Thank you, Gritty. I can't thank you enough.
There's a slight problem, Pico.
A problem? What problem?
Well, it's small.
What is it? I don't like problems.
The street soccer semi-finalists, Pico. They signed a contract, right?
Contract? What contract? And now take me to see that important friend of yours, my good Granny. So, dear friend, are you finding everything you need?
I sure am, Mr. Pico. I'll also be needing 1,000 official balls, 3,000 jerseys, socks, and shorts. All in Pico colors, of course. And the required training equipment for 200 teams. Oh, and don't forget, the famous Pico soccer powers for everyone.
But that's outrageous.
Yes, and don't you think making minors sign a commercial contract is also outrageous?
You're mistaken. There was never any contract. Did you see a contract anywhere?
Anyhow, my request is not outrageous. We're not talking about some small town in the suburbs. It's all of Africa.
You're absolutely right. I don't know how to thank you, Mr. Orlando.
But you do know that it would be extremely unwise to leave all that expensive equipment without proper surveillance, right?
You think something could happen to my Pico soccer powers?
Perhaps. Unless you would be willing to fly someone out to Africa, someone who knows the country well.
Make way!
My Pico soccer powers.
So, tell me, Mr. Pico, did you find someone to escort your shoes already?
Well, no, I wouldn't know where to begin looking.
Ah, but you will need someone, and it has to be someone you can trust to leave with all this equipment.
In that case, there's only one person. Me. Pico only trusts Pico.
But what do you know about Africa? Your Pico soccer powers may never reach the feet of soccer players.
And do you know someone who could do it?
Well, maybe. But only if his captain agrees to it, and that's no easy feat.
Okay, but only under one condition, that he never uses street soccer again to serve his own business interests.
Oh, I'm sure that's not going to be a problem. Mr. Pico, we'll be glad to oblige. Isn't that right? Oh, I just knew it. You see, Tack, Mr. Pico promised. Oh, and here's your escort.
But he's only a kid. I would never leave my Pico soccer powers with a child.
Well, you agreed to let me wear them for the semi-final, right? So why not let me escort them to Africa and let my mother distribute them there? So, what do you say?
Your mother? What does your mother know about soccer?
Well, not much, I suppose, but give me just a few days with her, and I can guarantee she'll know exactly what to do with your Pico soccer powers. And no one knows more kids in Africa than my mother.
Go ahead. Can't you see you're getting a great deal, Pico? Do it, and your brand will become a big hit in all of Africa.
Hundreds and hundreds of future soccer stars entirely equipped by Pico from head to toe. Well, I must admit it does sound very appealing. I'll consider it.
There's nothing to consider. Either you decide right now, or I'll produce a copy of those illegal contracts. It's up to you.
But what if he can't manage?
Look at it. Look how he's organizing everything. He's already got it all under control. In fact, he's so good at it, you'd think he'd been doing it his whole life. So is it a yes or a no?
Hey, be careful! Those are Pico soccer powers, not pressure cookers.
You sure about this, Tag?
You have exactly 4 days to see your parents and convince them to come. We'll just have to practice without you. But remember, you better be back for the semi-final, okay?
I'll be back, I promise. And thanks.
Stay right where you are. Look what I brought. It's picture time, kids. Now squeeze together so I can get all of you in. That's it. Perfect. Nobody move. Say cheese.
I told you she's going overboard.
Hey, Blues! This is great and all, but isn't it time we started thinking strategies? What should we do?
Personally, I think we should try to go back to the basics. Like having fun, for example.
Make Moominvalley start the game now. Start the game now.
That is my thing, baby.
Start the game now. Start the game now.
Street football and nothing else.
Play your game, me no coach for problem.
Street football and nothing else.
You can go tagging them attack when you progress.
School's out and I'm chilling on the stairs, looking at the soccer ball at my feet. All our parents and teachers are worried that we'll keep on running the streets. Seems to me and it's plain to see we may not be rich or